Well, I'm back in the gym, day 2 days in a row back in the gym. Today I hit the bench press, I did squats, I did tricep extensions, and I put on my check-in that I did reverse pull-ups. So what I did actually is it's a pull-up bar in the doorway. I put a bucket on the ground and I stood on the bucket and I did them assisted. There's no pulling all 300 pounds of me ever. I don't even think that's a future goal. Anyway, this is my bench press setup. The bench and the rack are separate, and then the rack is also my squat rack. Tricep extensions today. We're done. From the tricep bar, we hang these rubber bands off of there, and I did those. I did 3 sets of, to failure. Like I said yesterday, I'm lifting heavy. My goals are strength and mass oriented. So I'm lifting heavy with short reps. I'm doing 3 sets of 6 to 8 is basically what it is. My long-term goals, and I'm nowhere near that right now, but my long-term goals, and the reason for the mass and strength orientation is that I would like to get to a point where I could enter a masters amateur strongman competition. Masters meaning old guys. And so, right now this is where I'm starting. I don't have Atlas stones and that type of thing yet in the house, but I've got some gigantic Madrone rounds that I've been lifting in the backyard, doing some stuff, some relay type races with them, which is really a lot of fun, and it is really, really challenging. Everybody, thanks for your support. I love the comments, but I want some comments too that are, if you don't agree with what I'm doing, or if you don't, if you have your own perspective, you learn things by discussing them. One of the topics that we've all been raised with, and those of us that lifted weights in the past, is rest. And that you need a day rest in between. Like they're saying, don't squat every day, or don't, whatever day. And I've got a little bit of a challenge to that. I worked in the woods. I busted my butt setting chokers day after day after day, which was far harder work than I've ever put out in the gym. I mean, I don't know if I worked out here for an hour and 15 minutes today. I busted my bleeding butt for 9 hours a day, and my rest came on Sunday. Those of you longshoremen out there, you've heard the stories, or maybe some of you even were part of it when they used to hand stow the rice or hand stow the pulp. They didn't take a day of rest. They took a day of rest when the job was over. My athletic inspiration growing up, Johnny McKenzie. We had a conversation. It's been quite a few years ago now, and I was really surprised to hear this. But when he was a shot putter at USC, that they bench pressed every day. So the whole rest thing, I realized the principle that it's time for your muscles to rebuild and such as that. But I'm not positive it's just not somebody's idea that everybody grabbed a hold of and thought was great. And there's nothing wrong with it either. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the rest, but I'm saying that if you choose to do a certain exercise every day, I think that's valid too. I mean, the timber fallers, they run chainsaws all day long, day after day after day. And in the old days, they swung axes all day long, day after day after day. The song about John Henry, the steel driver man, he drove that steel drill and that rock day after day after day for long days. And, this is, it's almost like it's a foo-foo side of things that, that you're working so hard in the gym that you got to take a day off. Well, if you've worked hard ever in your life, this isn't the hard work. It's hard as you do it, but it's done in 15 or 20 minutes each, whatever exercise you're doing, if that long. Anyway, some food for thought. Something, hit me with feedback. Tell me I'm an idiot or whatever. send something back. Sun's coming out. It's a great day today. Breathe life into somebody's dreams today. And you have a choice. Always speak life.